Hey there, Tim Bauer here from LiveVideoGuitarLessons.com with the practice tip of the day. This one is for the beginning player, and today, or this week, school let out for, at least in the United States, for most school systems. The schools close to me let out yesterday, and some others in some outlying counties let out today, but it's the start of summer if you're in school. There's no better time to, you're going to have all this free time, there's no better time to jump in and learn how to play guitar. You can get a really good, you could easily be playing guitar pretty well by the end of summer if it's a goal of yours. If you work really, really hard and you have all day to do it, instead of sitting around playing video games and goofing around and watching TV and sleeping late and just having a good time, which is fine for summer. I mean, you still have plenty of time to do that. But if you wanted to buckle down and really learn how to play guitar in a couple of months, you can do that with all this free time. If you can practice 2 hours a day, every day, and I know that's a lot of work. Normally I ask my students to practice 30 minutes a day, every day, and 6 days a week. So that's 3 hours for the whole week. If you practice 2 hours every day, not only, I mean, you'll get kind of a cumulative effect. A lot of times people, even though I tell them they need to practice 30 minutes every day, sometimes they'll, if they even practice, sometimes I can't even get them to practice that. They skip a lot of days and they'll try to make up for it on other days, but I'm pretty happy if I can get 2 hours a week out of them. So basically, if you can buckle down and practice 2 hours a day, you can make a lot of progress. Playing guitar is not as hard as you think it is. There are a million songs out there that just have 3 chords in them. And there are 10 times that many that have 4 chords in them. There are lots of, especially pop songs and country songs. There are countless numbers of songs that just have G chord, D chord, E minor, and C. And if you can get a good grip on those 4 chords, and just work really hard on getting those, where you can change them quickly. By the end of summer, you'll easily be playing lots and lots and lots of songs. And as you're learning those 4 chords, and there are a lot of different derivations of those. Sometimes you get G and then C add 9, and this E minor 7 and D sus4. But it's basically the same thing. So as you're getting used to your fingers working independently to get those 4 chords, they're also working to get other chords that you're not even working on, because you're just training your fingers to work independently, and you're training your brain to keep rhythm and change those chords on time. So the best thing to do, if it's really a goal of yours, and it's easily by the end of summer you can be playing. The best thing to do is get with an instructor. That's what I do, but you can get with a private instructor close to you, or if you're interested in Skype lessons, I do that through www.LiveVideoGuitarLessons.com, and that's what we do over there. And I get private lessons there and in people's homes. The reason that you'll go faster with an instructor is because an instructor can push you along. If you're that motivated where you can practice 2 hours a day, your instructor can give you some pointers on like kind of an itinerary to as you get, because they're used to people practicing like 2 or 3 hours a week, and you get enough homework for the average person to do in 3 hours. But if your instructor knows that you're going to be practicing 2 hours a week, he can make sure that you have daily goals, like get this done, and then after 2 hours you'll be able to do this, after another 2 hours you'll be able to do that, and just let him or her know that that's your goal, and they can get you through the process. Like I said, the summer is about 2 months most places, so that'll give you plenty of time to get all that work in there. By the way, in the very beginning, if you've never played before, your fingers are going to get sore. You're not going to be able to play 2 hours straight. Your fingers will hurt till you get calluses built up. But you can play in short increments. You might play 15 minutes, pick it up again in another hour and a half, and you also develop calluses really quickly if you're playing every day 2 hours. As your fingers quit getting sore, the easiest way to do that, you don't want to do the 2 hours straight. even me, I don't like to practice 2 hours straight. Sometimes I do, but my second hour, I'm nowhere near as focused as I am during my first hour. So if I were going to shoot for a goal of practicing 2 hours a day, I would do 30 minutes in the morning, another 30 minutes mid-morning, another 30 minutes mid-afternoon, another 30 minutes in the evening sometime. And when you break it up like that, it seems to stick in your brain a little better. Plus, you know, you have more focus that way. And plus, it's not so dull to go 2 hours, you know, straight through. So anyway, like I said, it's really easy to just kind of, it's really easy to do, you know, simple stuff like that. Go to the website. If you want to try to do it on your own, I would encourage you to get with an instructor. But I mean, you can do it on your own too if you're very self-motivated and push yourself. The problem is that sometimes people don't, you know, you don't really know what you need to push yourself into because you don't know how to play yet. But go to the website, and under the practice tips of the day video blog. And again, the website's www.LiveVideoGuitarLessons.com. Under in that video blog section, I have lots of videos on there. In the beginner section, in the beginner player section, look for those videos that deal with. And I have lots of videos out there that deal with, you know, tricks for changing chords quickly. That's the main thing people have trouble doing. And if you're just getting started, you know, look for the videos that talk about, you know, how to play a clean C chord, how to play a clean G chord, how to play a clean D chord, that sort of thing. So anyway, so you know, just use those, and hopefully you'll be able to kind of get things moving along pretty quickly. And anyway, so hopefully this tip helped. Tune in again for another practice tip tomorrow, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.